We'll get details on those stories just moments away, but we're going to start tonight off the top with 3 people killed at a car dealership in Hunt County.
This happened just before 7:30 at Nissan of Greenville, located along Interstate 30.
Our Ken Molestina live tonight. Ken, I know police just wrapped up a press conference a few minutes ago. What did they have to say?
Yeah, it was actually the president, Doug, of the RFJ Group. That's the group that owns this dealership. We're going to get to that in just a second because he gave some very interesting information as to who may have been the people that were shot and killed here. But first of all, I want to set the scene for you so you get an idea of what we've got going on over here. This is a very active crime scene. You can see behind me the shattered glass over here at the Nissan of Greenville. That's the area where police have their investigation focused on. And again, you can see the activity going on there right now. Let's cut to some video of what it looked like here just moments ago, because within the last hour, we received official word from a City of Greenville spokesperson that 3 men were found dead inside the dealership when officers arrived, as you'd mentioned. They say those calls to 911 reporting the shooting came in shortly after 7 p.m. tonight. Now, at this point, investigators are still trying to figure out the circumstances that led up to all of this. They're not identifying any of those 3 men that are dead as a result of all of this. But as we mentioned at the top here, we did hear from the president of the auto group that owns this dealership, and he gave some information as to who may have been these people that were shot. Take a listen to what he had to say.
There were 2 gentlemen that came to the dealership that represented themselves as agents, federal agents. They waited at the dealership for several hours. A customer had an associate that came with her to the dealership. They tried to arrest that associate, not a customer, but someone that was just with a customer. They tried to arrest him, and then the shooting started.
And again, just to recap what you just heard, that was a president of the group of dealerships that owns Nissan, Nissan of Greenville here, talking about these 2 agents that identified themselves as some kind of agents. We did hear that perhaps there were maybe even bounty hunters that were waiting for this other person to show up here so they can arrest that person. He says that's when the shooting all started. Now, again, those are the words coming from the owner of the president, rather, of the group that owns this car dealership. But of course, that information has not come straight from police. We are certainly working all the details out here, but once again, this is a very active scene out here in Greenville. We're live. Back to you guys.
All right, Ken Molestina.